This is the topic I choose in the final requirements. Death due to gunshot. First of all, good day, Ma'am Karen Stella Branswell. Death rate due to gunshot wounds was increasing every year due to illegal and legal accumulation of firearms. Death rate death rate percentage was highly increasing every year due to illegal and legal accumulation of firearms. Illegal accumulation, for example, is illegal trade of firearms, and legal, for example, is law enforcement operation. According to my research, that death due to gunshot is rampant in countries of South America and United States. Definition of gun: a weapon characterized by a metal tube from which bullets, shells, or other missiles are propelled by explosive force, typically making a characteristic loud and sharp noise. A gun is a made by a metal material which have bullets and shells that have a loud noise. So basic parts of gun. When weapons and ammunition is the basic structure of firearms, can be operated by hand that has trigger, finger grip, that bullets exit the barrel, and the internal mechanism that will fire the bullet from the inside of the gun. So if a gun was fired on the victim, it may result of a person death or injury. So if a bullet were was fired on a target, it can create death to a person or injury. Death if a bullet was fired on a a a deadly hotspot in the body, or if a victim is injured, the the bullet was fired on a not deadly part of the body. So death of a person: when a death occurs, a physician or medical examiner must fill out a death certificate. In order to properly complete this document, they must determine three things: the cause, the mechanism, and the manner of death. There is often confusion about which is which. The cause of death is the disease or injury that produced the physiological description inside the body resulting in death. For example, a gunshot wound to the chest. The mechanism of death is the physiological derangement that results in death. An example of a mechanism of death due to the gunshot wound described above is exsanguination, extreme blood loss. Last but not least, the manner of death is how the death came about. Injury of a person due to gunshot. A gunshot wound is physical trauma caused by a projectile from a firearm. Damage may include bleeding, broken bones, organ damage, infection of the wound, or loss of the ability to move part of the body. Damage depends on the part of the body hit, the path of the bullet follows through the body, and the type and the speed of the bullet. Long-term complication can include lead poisoning and post-traumatic stress disorder. If a person was injured due to gunshot, it can create damage including bleeding, broken bones, or organ damage, infection of the wound. And also, it can create a long-term complication. For example, lead poisoning that is deadly to our body and can create illnesses, and post-traumatic stress disorder because of the gun was fired to him or her. That's all, ma'am, and thank you.